Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is Sunday, May 21st. They're calling for rain later this afternoon. It's about 1 o'clock I think right now. So let me see what time it is. It's about 1 right now. So I wanted to get this finished as far as what I'm going to put in the garden itself. So on top of the couple inches that were already in there, I basically put about 4 inches over everything. So I really loaded this up, and we still have a lot of dirt left, obviously, as you can see. So actually what my game plan is going to be, you can see it even like on the sides here. It's like way up on the fencing, which is fine. But so they have this tarp stuff I mentioned in yesterday's video that you can roll out over the top of your garden, okay? And then you know, spike it down and whatever so that it doesn't go anywhere. And that helps so that the rain can go through and water the plants, but it doesn't allow the weeds to come up through. So I think that is what I'm going to do, because I absolutely hate weeding, I'll be honest with you. But so yeah, this came out really good. I'm really pleased. A lot of dirt, and so I do have, like I said, I do have a lot of dirt left over. So what are my plans with that? I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put this all together in this area. I know Heather wants to do a little flower garden, so we're going to use some dirt for that. But I may just go ahead and fence in another area right around here, and I have the dirt already there, so I'll just spread it out and continue to make the garden a little bit bigger this year than I actually anticipated doing. So I probably will go and pick up 6 more tomato plants, and I will plant them out in this area. And like I said, I'll fence this in as well so that it's all contained. But I'm excited, guys. I mean, I think it's gonna be a really good garden, and so hopefully in the next day or two everything will be planted, and I'll show you that as we go. But it's just it's a lot of freaking work, I'll tell you what. But it's actually very rewarding. It felt awesome doing it and getting that dirt down, and I'm actually really pleased how it all came out. And like I said, we still have a lot of dirt left, so we'll probably come out to like around that point, and I'll spread that out and move the other dirt over, and then just make it a little bit bigger garden, that's all. And that'll be cool, and we'll be rocking and rolling. So probably next year I'll make the garden bigger. I don't know yet. We'll see how it all goes. We'll see how the things go this year. And but yeah, it's work in progress, and it's coming. So, and like I said, I have so many other things that I want to do as well, but this is something that I wanted to get squared away. And I don't want to work on this and other projects at the same time, because nothing will get done. So I really wanted to focus on this. So basically the last 2 days, all I've been doing is moving dirt. So it kept me busy. So like I said, we're gonna extend the garden out even bigger, and it'll be cool. So I'll probably, what I'll do is I'll disconnect this, I'll pull this spike out, and I'll leave that. I don't know, we'll figure it out. I'll figure out what I'm gonna do. But yeah, we're gonna have I think we'll end up getting a nice yield out of this year. The soil is so rich and it's beautiful, and I'm looking forward to it. So that's what we're doing with that. So plenty of other projects to go after that. Actually, what I did do a little bit today too, because I still haven't fired up the lawnmower. I weeded in front of the panels because the stuff was starting to grow up, and so I did that. And yeah, I did it by hand. And I weeded around one of my pear trees here, because that was really growing up around that pretty high, so I weeded around that as well. That one's actually kind of buried in stone, so and I got to get around weeding that one. But there's always plenty to do. So we're just, like I said, it's I love using my STD method, you know, step, day, and time, and it gets done. I mean, you know, it's there's so much to do, and if you focus on looking at, oh my God, there's so much to do, you never get anything done. But if you work at things methodically, it's going to get done. So you know, I first of all moved a bunch of that other dirt that I had over there down, and that gave me about a 2-inch base all the way across, and I wasn't, like I said, I wasn't happy with that. So like I said, had this delivered, and it's, like I said again, this is cow manure and hay, a couple of years old. He kept rotating it and breaking it down, and it's just like dirt. It's absolutely gorgeous, and so it's real rich, and I think we're going to end up getting a really nice yield out of everything with this, and so I'm actually pretty excited about that. So we'll see how it all goes, but it's gonna, you know, it's gonna do what it's gonna do, and we'll keep on it, and we'll keep watering it, and make sure everything's good, and making sure no rodents or anything are getting in there. But so that is going to be where we're doing our garden this year. So I just kind of want to see exactly how much I can get in there, so when I plant what I have, you know. And again, I think I told you guys my crawly stuff I'm going to plant over with this with this fence here, and probably utilizing the back fence as well. And I'll do that because even like with cantaloupes, I've had them before where they climbed up a fence, and I had huge cantaloupes hanging off, and they never broke off. So it was actually pretty cool. And if I have to, I'll get something to set the cantaloupe on, you know, so that it doesn't snap off prematurely. But I think we're going to end up getting a really nice yield this year, and I think it'll be really cool. So that is what is happening, and that's going to be the garden. And yeah, it's going to excuse me, it's going to be good. Let me see what else I can tell you. Oh, I'll take you out front here, and I'll show it. Well, like now the grapes here, I planted these, and I got to weed this out too. But I planted these grapes a couple of years ago, and they're really starting to take off now. You see them climbing everywhere here, and actually it's climbed up and it's lashed onto this tree here, and that's just a regular tree, so I'm going to let it go ahead and do that. So who knows, we might get those kind of grapes this year. I think one, actually, because I had the red or purple grapes all wild, I think these are both white grapes. So actually got to learn more about how to actually manage them better. They've done okay though. So now, as you can see in here, we have wild raspberries all over the place. But I was going to show you, let's see. They're starting to go down to little apples now. So we're going to have, you can see right there, it's all starting to get down to that where it's going to be little apples. So I'm happy about that. I have some more cleaning up to do. Like this is a dead branch here. There's a dead one there. So those are going to have to come off. I got to clean this out here. So there's plenty to do. And then I got to get up with my ladder in some of these grapevines. And I see some more climbing up here already. Or is that cut? No, that's cut. Yeah, that's already cut. So I got to try to clean out some of these grapevines out of the tree itself in here. But again, it's like there's only so much time, and trying to work on things. But once I get the garden in, then I'll focus on more of this other stuff and keep going. You know, it's getting the trees squared away and stuff like that. That's what it's about. So there's plenty to do. Lots of trees to buck up and clean up, and that's got to get done too. So yeah, there's plenty, believe me guys, there's plenty for me to do. Plenty to keep me out of trouble. But I want to show you back over here again now. All that water's gone, it's been gone in this area here. And so that is squared away now. And I knew it would happen. It was a matter of the fact that, like I said, we had so much rain and so much water. And that's why that ended up, and it's a low spot. You can see it's a low spot. So, you know, that's where it all congregates, and then it just soaks into the ground, which is fine. But, so our other bushes over here are doing well. The trees are in. The blueberry bushes are in. And like I said, we got rain coming today, so I'm not going to water these. I'm not sure if this tree over here is going to make it, to be honest with you. This one looks good. That one looks fine. This one's fine. but I'm not sure about that one. We will have to see. If it doesn't, it doesn't, you know. That's you're going to have losses, so, you know, I may end up grabbing a few more fruit trees this year and trying to get them in the ground, and we'll just kind of go from there. But like I said, it's like that's, you know, it's establishing your orchard, getting it in, getting it started, adding to it every year. You're going to have trees that are not going to make it. Adding your bushes, you know, like these are obviously blueberry bushes. There's all kinds of other bushes, and there's Maxie. Hey, Maxie. And so that's pretty much it. I mean, you know, it just it's methodically working at stuff and getting things done, and the list is never ending. But it's there's plenty enough to keep me busy. And like I said, with the weather now being nice, I'm able to get outside and get at this stuff. And so, and I enjoy it. I enjoy being outside. I like working outside and getting the sun and, you know, getting things done. So, all right, guys. Well, listen, I'm going to jump off of here. I'll show you the sky. It's partly cloudy, but they're tall, and like I said, they're saying like a 40% chance of rain at 3, and then it goes up. So we're definitely going to get rain through the night. So that's okay at this point. But like I said, we just keep banging away. Things are going to get done. So anyway, remember, hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every day how you feel. It's very, very important. I know I say it in pretty much every single video, but it's that important to me that you let your kids know how you feel about them and the people that you love and that you care about. You got to tell them every day, and even when they go, I know, but you know what? You still do it. And remember, guys, it's STD. It's one step at a time, it's one thing at a time, and it's one day at a time. And whatever you're trying to accomplish, you can do. You really, truly can. And you know, I don't mind, like I said, doing this type of stuff. It's real rewarding. You know, it's getting done, and it's just working at it, you know, and that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to slowly get things to where I want them to be, and they're going to get there, and we'll just keep plugging along. So I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Prepper Nurse 1 out for now.